Alright, what's up everybody? I hope everybody's doing good. My name is Walter. I'm going to show you guys a step-by-step video how to disassemble a Tacoma 2GR-FKS that will be found in your 2016 to 2022 Tacomas, Highlanders, Camrys, Siennas. So if you conquer this engine, you technically conquer all those vehicles when it comes to the engine part. So let me show you where I'm at right now, because I didn't make a step-by-step video of how to take it apart, but I will show you how to disassemble the engine and build the engine completely and put it in. So let me show you how I attack it. I'm not used to doing videos like this, so I'm totally brand new to this, but I will try my best and let's just see how it goes. And if you guys watch, you watch, and if you don't, that's perfectly fine. So usually when I attack every vehicle, which if you've seen any of my videos, I like to leave the harness on. And you can see with the harness on, it's pretty much flush with the firewall. And since the window's cracked already and we're going to replace the window, it didn't bother me to just throw the harness on the window like that, and if we scratch it, it doesn't matter because the window's going to get replaced. But this is how I usually do the Tacoma. So I unplug everything first. Plug everything from the engine, and I just literally bring the harness up, grab the wipers. The only two bolts that I ever put on the firewall will be the AC, or not the AC, the power steering pump. So I always have a habit of when I take the power steering off, I grab the two bolts and I just throw it here. This bracket right here for this harness, I put it here. And I usually leave this little 210s and I throw it there. I'm never going to touch it. This hose will go to this valve cover later. I take it off and that's it. I don't touch nothing else over here. Power steering on the Tacomas, I never drain it. You don't need to drain it. You have plenty of room where you just take the bolts off, you let it hang. And that's what I have. I have it hanged and zip tied. The AC on this car, I do evacuate the AC, and then I just let I don't know if you guys can see that, but I just let it hang right there. Usually I cover it up with a rag, but when I go to put it together, I'll evacuate it again, even though there's no Freon in there. Then I'll put it in a vacuum for 20 minutes, absorb any moisture or anything that's inside, and then I'll fill it back up and it'll be perfect. And same thing with this harness that goes on this side. I just grab the wipers, I unplug everything. I'll show you where that goes. That goes on the valve cover to the intake manifold. And real simple, you guys, just careful when you squeeze the connectors, because as they get old, they will break on you. So what I like to do when I get a used engine, and sometimes they'll come with a harness that's already broken or anything, which if you saw my last Tacoma video that I did with the used engine, I took the harness that they gave me because it was already broken, and I ended up cutting all the connectors off, and I just saved them, because one day you're going to need them. One day somebody's going to break one, and then it is such a hassle to get one of these. And you can order every single connector, you know, every connector pretty much you can order from Toyota. And then you just depin it and do what you gotta do. But so much better when you just have it right away, and then you could just fix it and you don't have to wait a week to get a part or something. So all I do is grab it, put it down right there. These hoses will go to the cooler lines, and then I disconnect them from right here. I just grab them, I tuck them. You gotta zip tie it, you zip tie it. This is the battery line, alternator to the starter. I just let it hang. Nothing is in your way, you guys. So I'm gonna try to make this video for like those that do work in the dealer. One day they're gonna do it. You know, help you guys step your game up and make a lot more money in this field versus just doing TXM work like I did for a decade. Took a long time to get to where I'm at, and I'm gonna make sure that it don't take anybody as long as it took me to get where I'm at. But very simple, you guys, very simple. So what I do I diagnosed this car first, something wrong with the cylinder valves. But I took the coils, put them in here. The fan shroud, you put it at an angle, you don't want to lay it flat. And I always take my hood bolts, because if you look at the bolts, it has like a little shoulder on it. That's how the hood gets aligned to the car. So you can't just use any bolt for the hood. So every car I do, every hood I always take, I take the bolts and I just throw them in the driver's door. Every single vehicle, every engine I do, every hood I take, the hood bolts go on the driver's door. That's just how I am. And the fan shroud always sits at an angle or vertical. You don't want to lay it flat, you can mess it up. And then when it comes, before we get to the engine, I'm just showing you what I did. Battery, upper radiator hose. This has 2 fuel lines. The fuel line holder that holds it to the car, the support, the cover, the dry belt, and the intake. Let's go to the other side real fast. And I'm gonna show you guys step by step how I disassemble this. I won't even look at the instructions. I will just rip this apart for you guys so it's easy. That's all Tundra stuff. I take the intake off as a unit. Take that intake off as a unit. And then I just leave it right here. When it comes to the intake manifold, I leave the throttle body connected. So usually I leave those other 2 brackets also connected on this, but since I was doing a compression test and a cylinder leak down test, I took those off, but usually I leave them on. Alright, so now let me lift the car up just so we can see what I have on the bottom, and then we'll go straight to the engine, okay? And you guys can see I got the Tundra over there. So let this go up. Alright, so just so you guys know, when you unbolt the engine from the transmission, put a block of wood under the transmission. As you're taking the engine out of the car, use a jack with a block of wood to support the lower subpan and angle it up as the engine's going up. Not so high, you just want to aim it up. You do not want the torque converter to fall out, especially if you're doing this at home. Because if this pops out, you're going to be leaking transmission fluid all over your driveway, all over your garage, and you're not going to be happy. It's just going to upset you. So angle it as you take it out while the jack is under the transmission. As soon as you got the engine out of the car, put a block of wood under the transmission so you can remove the floor jack from under the car and it's not in your way. And now this ain't going nowhere. This ain't going nowhere. And let's say that the torque converter did come out, you guys, and you guys made that big old mess. Okay, whatever, you're gonna have to clean that big old mess you just made. But to put the torque converter in, put it in, you'll hear like 3 clicks, and you'll see that it's flushed in there. All right, so I treat every car the same. The first thing I do is open the hood, open the radiator cap, close the hood, drain all the fluids, take the tires off, put the hood on. The only reason why the hood is not on that one, because for some reason I just couldn't get it to balance right, so I threw it on the floor over there. But every Tundra you guys seen me do so far, every car you seen me to do, I have the tires, I have the hood, I have both Cadillac converters, I got the front shield, I take those transmission lines off, oil filter housing. Same thing on this side. Like literally every car I do is identical. Excuse my horrible camera footage because I'm just going to try my best for you guys. Just excuse my footage, but everything is the same. The way I take it off, tires, hood, cats. This one didn't have the bed cover, so the intake, starter, everything's the same. All right, enough of that crap. Let's go straight to this. We got a lot of work to do, okay? So we're going to disassemble this engine. I'm going to show you how I attack this engine, and maybe it can help you guys. And that's pretty much the base of it. So give me 1 second, and we're gonna rock in this. Things that I do that is just bad habits. All these are the same part number, but I still mark it as 1, 2, 3, 4. That just helps me put it back together. And I always do this. I put one line here, almost like if it was a book and you're reading it in sentences. 1, 2, 3, 4. These three will have the same torque. This one's tightened a little bit more. So I think these are like 32, 34, and this is 40. But I will tell you all the torque specs when it's time to build it. Right now, it ain't time to build it. Right now, it's just time to disassemble it, because we're gonna send the heads to the machine shop. Then we're gonna clean everything and make it perfect and build it. So right now, let's just tear it apart. So I put 1 there, I put 2 here, I put 3 here, and I put 4. Does it matter? No. But that's how I do it. So now I'm gonna take those 4 off, take this off, take the alternator off, take the AC compressor off, take the valve covers off, flip the engine over, take the oil pan, take the sub pan off, turn it back over, take the timing cover off, take the cam towers off, and take the cylinder heads off. That easy. Look. And we will start with the alternator and the AC compressor. Alternators are going to be 14s and the AC compressor is going to be 12. So you can leave all this on when you take the engine off. Some cars I cheat and I leave the AC on, or the AC hanging, so I don't have to evacuate it, because that takes time and we don't really have too much time. So there's going to be a 14, 14, and if you come over here, I'll bring this down, there's a 12 right there. I need an extension. So I'm gonna go get the light, the spotlight, because I want to make sure you guys have the best lighting. I'm not no professional, but I want to make sure you guys see everything super clearly. So let me just go get that light and then extension cord. Give me a second. So I got tape on this. So let's take the AC off. Let's take the alternator off now. me put this on my table, so hold on.
Morning, what?
Good morning. Good morning, Sanat. Alright, cool. That's all we're going to have to take off on this side. Now we're going to take these 4 tensioners off. Just grab your gun. You can use your gun to take stuff off. If you don't use your gun to put things on, you will cross-thread it and you will strip it, and you're in a world of pain. My gun is dead. Need to get a ratchet. I'm sorry, you guys. Remember, I told you that these first 3 are torque 32. This one's like 40. This one's a little bit tighter. And this one's actually reverse threads. So remember how it's lefty loosey, righty tighty? On the tensioner, it's actually opposite. That always confuses people. Alright, now I'm going to take this oil dipstick off because it's in my way, and it's just a 10. You take bolts off if you don't know where they go. Put it back where it goes, and you won't confuse yourself later. Alright, so on the crank, you can see this mark right here. It's like a pink mark. And that, so let me get a yellow marker. We'll make a new mark. This pink mark will actually line up to this mark. And if it's marked right there and we come up here, I know I'm at top dead center. But if it wasn't at top dead center, it'd be lower. That's at its highest point. We're at top dead center. I'm gonna knock this crank out. I will really try to make this video less than 2 hours to disassemble this whole engine. He wants the bigger gun. Alright, I got it. Hold on. Now let's put it back on top dead center. For this purpose, I'll put it at top dead center. Usually I really don't care because I'm going to disassemble it anyways. I only care when it's time to build the engine. I only care when it's time to build the engine because it has to be time. Put that down. Okay. Cool. So to take some weight off this engine and make it lighter for me, let's start taking this valve cover off. On the valve cover, it's going to be all 10mm bolts. These sensors are actually attached. And if you look, they got green on them. These are technically not reusable. And I'll show you on the parts paper when it's time to build the engine that you can't reuse these bolts. You have to replace these bolts. They're all the same size, so you won't get it wrong. That's the most important part, is not getting it wrong. So they're all the same size. The only two that are different are the sensors. So I will take all these bolts and put them in one of my magnet trays. I don't know how I'm going to organize my magnet trays, but we're going to figure it out as we go. Easily go to each corner and pry it out. So there's FIPG that's holding certain parts of the valve cover. So we're going to talk about important things. We get a garbage can because we're not going to use any old parts. So you can see there's little gaskets right here, one right here. The Tundra one had like 5 of them or so, which you'll see it when it comes time to build that Sequoia. So don't throw them away but after you put the new ones on there, so you know they're on there. And then when it comes to my table, this is the left side of the engine, this is the right side. And I'm gonna lay my table out where, sorry for the bad camera angles, anything on this side is gonna go on my right side of my table when I'm standing in front of it. And everything on the left side is gonna go to the left side. So if I took this one from this side, I'm gonna put it on this side of the table. A lot of magnets will figure this out. Cool, pretty clean inside. Let's move to the other side. I'm gonna need to get a wrench so I can disconnect these fuel lines. So let me go get a wrench real fast. Pull this bracket off. very easily try to break bolts loose. Don't ever force them. Rushing is like the biggest mistake you guys will ever do in your life. Take your time when you're doing stuff like this. So this fuel line is only going to go on one way. But this one right here, you can actually put it on wrong. You could put it facing the other way. My dumb ass did that before. You can also put this whole intake plenum that carries your port injectors. You can actually put this on backwards, believe it or not. And I'll show you when I unbolt it. I'll flip it around just so you guys know that. Yeah, you can actually put that on backwards, so don't ever do that, because then it's just gonna burn you later. Okay, I'm gonna take that pump off real fast. That's a 12. So this is actually cam driven. So, one more. So that's cam driven right there. There's a seal that you can see that goes inside right there. We'll replace that later. Put the bolts back on it. Set it down on your table. I'm gonna disconnect this fuel line. Need a pocket screwdriver. Put the bolt back. You don't lose that bolt. Squeeze the two. That right there is push, so you gotta squeeze both at the same time. So the trick is like push it in, squeeze, pop out. Because if it's already pushed back and you're trying to squeeze it, you're trying to squeeze it on the lip. It's gonna be hard. Push it in, squeeze it, and pop it out. But my fingers hurt because this is all I do, so it'll take a toll on you eventually. Alright, cool, fuel line's off. Let's take the high pressure fuel pump off. And when it comes time for like, I don't like that 12, I need a different 12. When it comes time to loosen bolts that have tension on, do it evenly. Never take one bolt off all the way, and then it could pop on you and something could crack. So when it comes to taking things off that might have tension on them, keep it even. Just pull up. This will have two gaskets. One gasket right here, two bolts that hold it, a gasket inside. So this plate goes here with this gasket right here, which I'm gonna throw away. then this sits right on top. That gasket seals this point right here. Got fuel dripping. Not cool. So I'm gonna set this down. I'll show you how to organize the table later. Get your magnet on your pocket screwdriver. Put it right there. You see that? So when the cam is turning, this will pump, build pressure, and that's how you get that high pressure on the fuel. All right, cool. Disconnect that connector. Now we're going to take the valve cover off on this side. Let me wipe this fuel off the ground because I don't like that. Alright, cool. The sensors do hold the valve cover on, so you're going to take those pins off. You're going to take this little cover off right here. So I had one of these on the trunk bed. If you remember, it went on this side of the valve cover. And this one actually goes on this side, so let's just get it out of our way. Alright, let's zap all these tins out. Right here. Remember, the ones that go to the sensors will have like some kind of Loctite on them. They're not reusable. And so now let's crack the valve cover loose. See this tab right here? We're gonna have to bend that a little, you guys, just a little. Or else you're gonna scratch the valve cover. We got a harness right here we're gonna have to disconnect. Alright, cool. We're gonna put this on the other side of my valve, or other side of the tape. Take that old gasket off. Now I'm gonna get my buddy Eric to help me turn the engine over so I can get the oil pan and the sub pan on. So, 1 second. Eric! Let me turn this engine. You got gloves on? Alright, we're just gonna turn it over.
Where should I hold up? Hold on to.
I'll tell you in a second. Hold on. I'm gonna get this pipe off real fast. That might be in our way.
This for this gray one?
Yeah.
ST truck?
Yeah.
Oh. I know he had one.
Pop this off, bro. It has a gasket on it. Come on. Come on. I need a screwdriver. Do me a favor, hold that screwdriver, and you're gonna like go like that while I rock it. There it goes. There it goes. Right now, I should be able to turn it. Let's try it. I only need it upside down. We're gonna go that way, okay?
Alright.
And I'll clean the floor, don't worry about it. Don't let nothing get on. Perfect. Wasn't planning on that, but hey, it is what it is. Now I gotta clean that. Yes. Now I gotta clean that. Okay, thank you.
Alright.
So, I'm gonna have to clean this up. Hold on. So, excuse me, I made a complete mess. So I had to clean this. And I never drained the block. And I ended up draining the block on the floor. Not cool. Make sure you guys drain your blocks. So we need to get the oil pan and the sub pan off. So we turn it back over and get the timing cover off, the chains off, cam towers off, and the head. So go this off. So there's tools you can buy to spread the oil pan and stuff, but I just use this little pry tool. Yeah.
Yo, you at work?
Yeah, I'm at work.
Alright, I'm on my way there. I only caught one hell of it.
Alright, are you bringing it home?
No, it's too small to the back.
Alright, well I'll be here. Huh?
I'll see you.
Alright, bro. Get your little tool in there. Work your way around. Don't force anything. What I like to do, I keep the oil pan, because I'm going to clean all this anyways. Take this off. Throw it in the oil pan. Need to get a rag, I'm sorry. So we have a sensor inside. Come right here. This camera. Take this clip. Pull it out. Come back up here. Grab it. Push it out. Grab that clip. Put it back on. Just let it stay in the oil pan for now. We're gonna worry about that when it's time to clean it. Alright, now the sub pan is all held by 12s, so let's zap them all out. And 2 10s. As you can see, there's 2 10s right here. That also holds that sub pan on. So, oh, my camera. I ain't even got a lens protector on it. Hold on. Verify. They'll be pissed. Alright. Just for right now, I'm gonna put those 10s right back. I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. Alright, zap all these 12s. Alright, so when it comes to the sub pan, I use a magnet like this. And then I take the bolts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go. Put these all right next to each other. Now on this row, so we know there's a nut right here. I'll put this one right here. Put this one right here. Grab your pocket magnet screwdriver. Grab your oily bolt that's in here. Same thing on. We're gonna have bad camera views, guys, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing with the camera. Same thing on this side. I just line them up. I make a nut to go here. And those 2 tanks. One right here, and one right here. So later on, when it comes to identifying them, and I lay the FIPG on, I just real quick. So we'll keep that in order, and we ain't even gonna touch that until it's time to clean it. So we just gonna set this down. Now we're gonna get a pry bar, and we're gonna pop this subpan off. I got my thing in? Yeah. Easily work it. Make sure you got a bucket or something to catch all the oil or some absorbent. Okay. Now we're just gonna set this subpan down. That's what it looks like. If you guys see, I usually clean it. Not usually, I always clean it and make it look brand new. So we're gonna set this down. It's gonna make a mess, but we're gonna clean all this crap later. All right, now give me a minute because I need to find someone to help me flip this engine. So, give me a minute. All right, so now we're gonna work on, I'm gonna get this coolant housings off, these 4 sensors off, take this tensioner off, and we're gonna pull the timing cover off now. Use a pocket screwdriver and just gently get behind it and pry it out. And you will see that there's a gasket that goes right here, or a seal. We'll put new ones on. So if you notice, the first one points down. That's why I always put a 1 and the arrow down. Don't ask, I just do that. 1 down and these 3 face up. They're all the same part number, so it don't matter. Pocket screwdriver behind there. We're gonna pop this off. Get the old gasket. So we got 12s and we got 10s. Get that 12 off. Get that 12 off. Need to get a pair of pliers.
So young nigga walk.
What's up, man? Find my pliers.
Huh?
Gotta find my pliers. You already done?
No.
Just felt like playing some soccer?
Yeah, I need to take this. I have a BMW 435i.
That's your first mistake.
I need to replace the camshaft and...
You want to replace the camshaft?
Oh no, it's like an eccentric shaft. Right next to the camshaft. And a timing, Valvetronic timing actuator, injectors.
I hope you're charging them, man.
Yeah, I'm charging 1,000.
Yep. All right.
Almost halfway.
Good job. So the radiator hose will connect right here. Let me get my little hose separated. This is a tool that I use to separate all my hoses. Oh, just smacked my camera. Just smacked my camera. Get it in there. Separate the hose from the housing. Keep the bolts together. Alright, so now we're going to smack this timing cover off, but first I'm going to get this tensioner off. So, go like that. Another way you guys could do it is like this. Look at that. This is reverse, so lefty is tighty. This will actually be the better way for you guys to do it, so. Get one of these little Allen keys. Grab the tensioner. Can you see this right here? We can actually lock it over here, and it'll give you access to those bolts. So if we do it at home, it'll be better if you guys do it like this. switch batteries with them stronger than that. So now we're gonna take the timing cover off. I'm gonna loosen all the 14s first. Loosen them with a ratchet. There was a time when that gun was able to break them loose. But it's worn out now. Let me just break all the 14s loose. Another 14 right here. That's the timing cover leaking right here. Pretty bad. Never been done. Thermostat gasket. Alright, let's break them all loose. Switch to my 12. I'm gonna show you guys how I take the bolts out. It might help you guys. It helps me. Just loosen one all. The 10 millimeters on the water pump to the timing cover, that's only to hold the water pump to the timing cover. The 12 millimeters and the 14s that go through to the water pump to the timing cover actually go to the block and the head. So you gotta take the 12s and the 14s, but you can leave the 10s on. But I'm gonna end up taking them off anyways later because I'm gonna be replacing the water pump. So for right now, while I take the timing cover off, I'll leave the water pump attached, and then later on I'll separate the water pump from the timing cover. So I missed two 14s. Don't let the bolts overwhelm you because they really only go in one place. So it's not like you can really mess it up. I think I got them all. I think I got them. No, those are 12s right there. Can't see them because the timing cover's leaking. So this is how I do it, guys. I grab my magnet. Think of it as a V and the outside and the outside. I'll start with the V on the top. 1, 2, 3. Magnet's no good. 4. And same thing over here. I'm gonna put this one right next to it. This one right next to it. Right here. Right here. Now I'm gonna work on this side on the outside. Put that one here, 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 here. All the 12s are the same size on the water pump, so I'll put that one here, here, here. I'll work on this side now. This corner, this corner, this one, this one. 12s right here. I'll grab all these 12s on the water pump and put them next to each other. Okay. To get the picture. So those are all the timing cover bolts. Help me put them on later. I'm gonna set these down and we'll clean them later. Make sure we got them all. Remember, the 10s will stay, but every 12 and 14 is coming out. And then we're going to get a pry bar and we're going to separate it. Try to separate it from here. Go slow. Trying to get it to pop. Go over here somehow. Don't force it, just get it to pop. Take it off and we'll set it down for now. The only seal that goes behind the timing cover on the 2GR-FKS is this one, right here. Till you put the new one in there, don't take that one out. Don't just throw it away. Then you might make the mistake of just putting the timing cover on and forgetting that seal. It's a very important seal. They're all very important. Obviously, if Toyota put it there, it's important. Alright, so now we know we have the engine at top dead center. And the way we know is we come up here. This is bank 1, bank 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna look at this mark. I'm gonna hold the camera like this on purpose because when you're standing up, this is how you see it. This mark to this tooth to right here for number 1, and these 2 lines for bank 2 right there. So when I hit it with the impact gun, it turned it a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, so for my guy at home that did this, he mentioned when he took this tensioner off, it skipped and he thought something was wrong. If you're watching this, bro, nothing. When I take this tensioner off, the tension that's on this camshaft is going to turn this cam. Later on, when it comes time to build it, because you're going to see this flat spot right here, the timing chain is not going to come out on the round spot. There's no clearance. You need this flat spot, so we're going to turn this cam. But you're going to notice that this one, when we set the camshaft down later when it's time to build it, we're going to set this one on timing, but we're going to have to move this one like 3-4 teeth over. But it does it automatically. You will see when I build it, because I put all the nuts or all the bolts in. I put that in, I bring it in slowly, and then we're gonna turn this over when we put the chain on. But for right now, it is at top dead center. I'm gonna pull this tensioner off. I'm gonna bring the chain up a little, and you're gonna see this cam just, it's kind of scary, but it's gonna happen, bro. It's nothing. So I'll show you exactly what I mean. I'm gonna take this off, move the chain. You're gonna see this cam skip. That's normal, bro. It doesn't matter. Worry about it when it's time to put it on. So let me get my tan. Go and grab this tensioner out. Let that hang. He mentioned that it scared him or something and he thought it messed up. No, bro, that's normal. So he's gonna do it to me right now. Watch. Normal, bro. It gets me every time too, man. It gets me every time too. So now, as you can see, I can't get the chain off. We can get it off on this one, but we are not going to be able to get the chain off over here because we don't have that flat spot. We need that flat spot over here, and then we could get this chain off. What you're gonna do, you're gonna grab a crescent wrench, or you're gonna grab the right size that turns the can. It could be a 23, I think. I just have a habit of using a crescent wrench. Let me find the one that I use. So for the guy doing it at home, when that chain moved on you, bro, and it scared the shit out of you, no, man, you're good, bro. You are 100% good. I want this flat spot over here so I could get this chain out. Nothing I could do, so easily hold it with a wrench. It's gonna move on you, it's okay. Let's see if we can get it out now. Almost, we need a little bit more. So I need to find a spot to lock it. Might need 2 crescent wrenches. I'm not really strong, dude. This wrench out, and then I can move this over here. Okay. You don't have to play with it, but you're gonna have to get that flat spot. Once you got that flat spot, you get the chain out. Just have patience with it, bro. Don't force nothing, because you don't want to break nothing. All right, cool. Now, if you notice, there's a lip. Lip goes on the back side. And even if you put this here, doesn't matter. As long as that lip goes on the back side. Alright, so we got 2 12s. Take those off. All right, now we're gonna get the cam towers off. We'll just start on this side. Turn this up. So this one's still timed. This one didn't move, and I'm gonna take the cam tower off in this position. This one jumped. It's okay. So don't just start gunning bolts out, because you could crack the camshaft on this one. So let's just break them loose in like a star pattern. Let's pull this off first. Bunch of 12s. Working on the Tundra today. You came in to do the Tundra. Unbelievable. I will never come here on a Sunday to do a Tundra. Toyota don't pay us enough to care.
Look at my feet.
I don't want to look at your feet.
Look at my feet, dude.
I'm not looking at your feet. What kind of question is that?
Look at my feet.
I'm not looking at your feet, bro.
Still got fucking sand on my sandals from the fucking ocean. Check this out.
You went to the ocean.
Oh, the bay.
Went to go swim with the sharks?
Hey.
Hold on. I got 2 more bolts. That's what you got?
Yeah.
Don't show the camera, nigga. Halibut?
Don't put that on the fucking thing.
What? They can hear me, bro. And I don't care what they think, bro. Only the real is gonna stay.
And I got a fish sandwich on the way here.
Yeah?
I know you hate fish.
Yep. I just like fishing. That's not the one. Now you can separate it by taking the caps off, pulling the cam gears off, pulling the camshaft off. So we're gonna have so many parts laid out on the floor. That's just too many parts for me. So I always keep the cam towers together and just recheck the torque. I'll separate it when it's on the table. But for right now, I leave everything together. I'll show you what I mean. So 1, 2, 3. That's cool. Now let's separate them. Make room on my table real fast. not doing bad, you guys. We'll probably have this fully disassembled in less than 2 hours like we planned. Almost all that side. Oh, look, right there. Next one. That was the one.
You got 3 start shop on Sunday?
Say what? So I'm just gonna pick it up and I'm gonna just set it on my table. Alright, now let me get a piece of paper. Give me a second. So I'm gonna take these off and I'm gonna set them on my table over there. Put the camera like this so you guys can see. I'm gonna go find a little empty jug so I can put the hydraulic liquid in. Get a razor blade and I'm gonna cut this. So hold on. Oh, look at my razor blade, you guys. I apologize. Sexy.
Huh?
I said sexy.
Sexy, huh? I can't help it.
You have a razor blade, Doug. I'm gonna pause the tape because I gotta help a guy with a tundra real fast. Hold on. Alright, I had to help somebody with a tundra, but I'm back. So, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this open without cutting my finger. That's not cool. I'm gonna grab my magnet pocket screwdriver. I'm trying to show you guys, but what I want to basically do is pick these up, dump them in here. So they stay submerged in oil. I just take them, keep them submerged in oil, so when it comes time to put them on, they don't make a lot of noise. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. when you break these bolts loose, it almost makes a farting sound, and you can smell it too. It stinks. Once they're all broken loose, you can zap them out. So we're almost done. Make sure they're all out, and then we can pry it out. Easily do it. I'll move you guys over so I can get a better grip on it because it is heavy. Some people do this in the car. I wouldn't want to do this in the car. I wouldn't want to be leaned all over like that. Let me get another piece of paper because I'm going to set it up the exact same way I did on that side. And then I'll show you my paper. Same thing, pocket screwdriver. doesn't matter if this one goes here, this one goes here, this one goes here. It's all the same part number. They do the same job. That's why I just throw them in the cup. I'll show you guys my table real fast. I'm gonna put this in here. Valve covers, cam towers, all the bolts, exactly where they go. Oil pan, both valve covers. Bring this up higher. The valve train, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Remember I put number 3 back on the tensioner to show you guys how to lock it so you can take it out. The chain, everything's symmetrical. Cut it in half, everything's symmetrical. All right, so now we're gonna have to move on to getting these direct injectors out, and then we can pull the cylinder heads out. We're gonna knock out these 12s. We're gonna knock out the 10s. And we're gonna pull that off. I'm gonna loosen the 12s. I need a deeper socket. And I need a mid socket. I'll grab a 3/8 deep. That will do the job. Loosen that. Take that off. Take that off. Take that off. Take the big ones off. Actually hold the fuel rail in place. Get it all out of there. I'm gonna have to take those studs off. Don't ever just yank on it because you'll strip it and you'll break it. Just work it out. Same with the head bolts. One time I tried to like high yaw that shit. Like, yeah, I snapped that. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. You're gonna get your ass beat trying to get that broken bolt out. Most likely you're gonna send it to the machine shop. Good thing it was my block that I messed up. What you got? Why are you taking a picture, bro? Remember me, man.
Walt nasty.
All nasty. Watch what I do. Watch what I do, Doug. I'm gonna be the
I
ultimate.
just spelled nasty.
I'm gonna be the ultimate cheat code for these people. Alright, so these are kind of tricky to take out, you guys. Basically just gonna pop it out. I'm gonna work that one out. Work this one out. wipe my hands real fast. Need a rag, hold on. I have to pull these clips out. I have to pull these clips out. Let me get a paper on the ground so I can keep it all organized. This is probably the trickiest part of the job. Dealing with the direct injectors, you gotta be very careful with them. One. It's really hard to disconnect them. Whatever they want to do, whether they want to be disconnected or just come off. So I just try to like twist them out. One hand pull up, one hand twist. And just rock them out. These two I'm having trouble with. I'll get it though. Just this one now. That's it.
Is the air on?
Yeah? For some reason I couldn't get this one out. There it goes. So when it comes to these injectors, there's a special tool that puts these seals on. But when you buy new injectors, they already come complete with all the seals on it. So it's going to be as easy as just sticking it in the fuel rail, pushing it in. Just to give you guys a heads up when you buy injectors. I do recommend when you guys do these air-fuel ratio imbalance codes, because I always see it on bank 1. Let me know if anybody ever seen it on bank 2, because I have not. I always replace these direct injectors. I never want to do this job twice. I don't mind doing it 100 times, but when it comes to a customer's car and returning the car to the customer, I only want to do it once, and I never want to have a problem with the bank 1 direct injectors. Alright, cool. Only thing we got left, you guys, is pull the cylinder heads off. So let me go get the tool for that. I think we did keep it under 2 hours, which is great. See if I can do this by myself. Hey Doug, help me for 1 minute, bro. Just so I can break all these head bolts off and not struggle. I ain't trying to struggle. I think I got it, never mind. I promise you guys, the build video is going to be a lot better than this one, okay? The build video will be a lot better than this one. Alright, let's go to the other side. This is my only workout I get, you guys. Me go to the gym? Yeah, right. I used to go to the gym just to play basketball at the Magic Johnson gym at Bayfair Mall. It's Stanley and Joe. That was the only time I had a gym membership was just to play basketball. But then I got older and this place took over my life. But believe me, with this skill set, I'm able to give my wife and kids everything they dreamed of. Starting with a home. I gotta find my adapter, hold on. Loosen them all. What's up, Bernie? You're all done?
Yeah, what's the tire? Because Eric gave me the 4 tires for Sequoia yesterday. Yeah, thank you.
Sequoia?
Yeah.
You can't do Sequoias, man. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Those are too big. Telling you, when you loosen these bolts, it's gonna fart. It's gonna stink. All right, guys. Now let me pull these cylinder heads off. Let me find a place to put them real fast. This looks good enough. Just put them in the middle of the shop. All right, so now we're gonna have to break these loose. Grab your pry bar again. And put it on the floor. Right here. Loosen this cylinder head. Come back here. That head is loose. Come over here. Get that back side off. So that one in the front. Oh, see? You got 2 in the front over here, and you got 2 in the back over there, so I totally missed these. Those are 12s. Alright, cool. Let's let's talk about it. My dumb ass forgot to drain the block before I turned it over. I made a big mess. So make sure you drain your block. Don't be the idiot like I am. So once the heads are out, I'm gonna pre-clean the heads. Take everything off the cylinder heads. Like, I'm gonna take this bracket off because we don't want to send that to the machine shop because we might not get it back. So I'm gonna clean these. I'm gonna pre-clean them before I send it to the machine shop, so when it comes back to me, it looks like a work of art. That's what I want, you know? So I'm gonna get the areas that they're not gonna be able to clean good enough, and then when it comes back to me again, it's gonna look brand new, to the point where I just open the bag and I set it right on top. I have the direct injectors right there. We'll leave them. I'm gonna move them, but for right now I'm gonna leave them separated so they're not with all this other stuff. We got the direct fuel pump, we got the fuel lines, the manifold, the oil pan with the sensors inside, the cooling brackets and thermostats and housings, the vacuum pump. Remember, with those little tins over there, we know this is the subpan. Keep the compressor. I'm going to retorque that bolt because I put it back on there, but this is so you can lock the tensioner. The alternator with the 12 on the bracket, the 214, the flywheel, the timing cover. I'm holding the camera upside down, I'm sorry, but this is the only way I know how to do this for now. The lower subpan. And when we come up here, I'll just leave the camera alone. Cam towers, valve cover, valve train. Real simple, you guys. So I think the guy that's attempting this at home, he already has all this perfectly clean, and he's just waiting for the rebuild video because I'm taking too long for him. But I'm catching up, like I said, bro. So here's the short block. Take this head gasket off. So we're gonna order a head gasket kit for this car. Probably about 300 bucks for the head gasket kit. We're gonna send the heads to the machine shop. So roughly about $200 to $300 each cylinder head. So if you were to do this yourself at home, you'll probably be in the hole for about $1,500. Because those direct injectors, I'd recommend buying 3, and they're about $200 a piece, unfortunately. So add 3, 6, the head gasket kit, 3, yeah, you're at $1,500. But at Toyota, they'll probably charge you about 25 hours of labor. I'll do it for 20 all day. Just give me time to do it, because it's gonna take me, it might take me 20, or it might take me a little bit more, depends on the cleaning. But yeah, if you're gonna do it at home, get ready to spend about under $2 grand. Unless you're gonna replace the short block, because the short block's gonna cost you about $3,000. But to fix the cylinder leak down, you just send those cylinder heads to the machine shop. They'll replace any valves or clean the valves that have all the carbon buildup that's causing this whole issue, because if the valve doesn't seat, you have improper air fuel mixture, and that's how you get your imbalance code, because each cylinder needs to work pretty much almost the exact same. If there's a difference in comparison, the computer is going to sense that through RPM. When the piston is going up and down, it's going to see a difference in that. It's going to throw on the cylinder imbalance code. So the really 9 out of 10 times, you're going to have to send those heads to the machine shop, and there's something wrong with the valves every time. The one over here where the guy was complaining about blue smoke, that's because he only did like 1-2 oil changes. So this Tacoma that we just did right now has less miles than this one, so I'm not going to touch it. But you guys remember that tar? Like, I could ice cream scoop this tar. This is the same engine. You could see the difference. You could see the difference. And I'll come over here and show you what a valve cover looks like when you do your oil changes. We don't have tar in here. You see that? I hope you guys can see that. Let's come to the light. And the Tacoma we just took out has more miles. The one that chunked up like that has 100,000, like 102. I think this one has like 115. That's a beautiful valve cover right there. After I clean it, it is going to be brand new. It's going to be spotless. That is just destroyed. So anyways, you guys, this is where I want to set up the time lapse now, because I got a lot of cleaning to do and ain't nobody gonna watch me clean that shit. So I'll put it in time lapse mode and I'll clean it, and I'll show you guys how I clean it. I'm really just gonna use a wire brush, brake cleaner, and a solvent tank. I appreciate those that have watched, and you guys take care and God bless, man. Thank you for watching, and I hope the disassemble was somewhat helpful. Next time I get one, because I be having a lot of stuff to do, I'll actually show a step-by-step how to take it out, but I'll try to do the step-by-step how to put it in, but I will be making a step-by-step how to build it, and I promise you guys that video is going to be excellent for those that try to do it at home. This is my Sequoia table. This is a 2023 Sequoia that had a rod knot, but you can see it's the same thing. You can see I put the valve covers, the valve train. I'll be replacing these. That's why I didn't put them in a bucket, because oil flows in here and we have metal. We got a straight metal milkshake. So that metal's in there. I can't clean that out. I'll be replacing that. I'll be replacing the turbos. I'll be replacing everything again. I'll be treating it just like that 2500 that had the loose oil filter pop off. So just to show you, when you guys do it yourselves, just get in the habit, passenger side, driver side, or you know when the motor's facing you, split the table, one half of the engine goes this way, the other half of the engine go this way. Find a rhythm to the way you guys work. Like on this Sequoia, it has 2 timing covers. So this would have been timing cover 1 and this would have been timing cover 2. Those would have been my valve cover gasket bolts. These all went to those coolant hoses that is an insane maze over there. That's why I keep everything together. That's the key, man. Keep everything together. But anyways, our focus is not on this Sequoia. This is its own little video I'm making. Hood goes on the tire, starter, skid plate, exhaust manifolds. Alright, who gives a damn, right? So I'm gonna get to the cleaning part. I'm gonna make this block look brand new, because there's nothing wrong with the block. Our problem is in the head. And yeah, the next video I'll post, because I'm gonna break this into 2 videos, taking it apart and cleaning it, 1 video, and video number 2 will be building it, getting it in, detailing it, giving it back to the customer. Y'all take care, God bless, peace.